Hey, y'all. So today I'm just here encouraging you to be real. Are you in a space where you are a persona more than you are your actual person? Are you in a space where you just say what you need to say to pretend to be who you are, but you're not actually being yourself? It is impossible to keep up with the facade of the person that you pretend to be. You have to be real. You have to be 100% yourself because you're continuously going through a loop on this hamster wheel of trying to be someone that you're not. And when you do that, one, you can't keep up with it and it's exhausting. And two, the world doesn't get to experience the true, authentic version of you, which was put here for a reason. So if you are just acting in this world, going through the motions of being someone that is really who you're pretending to be and not who you are, that persona, I would encourage you to remember that who you are is enough. Who you are is exactly who was put on this earth to do what you are here to do. Hey y'all, so if you're struggling with perfectionism, you're going to want to hear this. So I saw this meme the other day that said, if you're struggling with perfectionism, it is an indicator that your self-love is conditional. And so when I started to think about that, I was like, whoa, that is actually so true. So you were taught that love only exists if you're perfect. So that's the type of love that you give to yourself. So only when you're perfect, only when you do everything super well and up to whatever expectation you've created for yourself, do you actually love yourself. Make a mistake, no love. Fumble something, no love. Have to apologize, no love. And if you are only allowing yourself to be loved if you're perfect and you can never attain perfection, then therefore you're never giving yourself self-love. So if you're in that space today, I just encourage you to remember that perfectionism tells you that you have to be perfect to be loved, but you are loved as is. Remember that for God and remember it for yourself. Hey y'all, so are you in a space where you have tried to get all of the rest that everyone is saying that you need and you've slept and you've done the things that they're saying to do, but physical rest just isn't enough? In fact, you're starting to listen to the gurus who are saying that maybe you have adult ADHD, etc. And I'm not saying that that can't be the case, but what I am saying is oftentimes we think it's a physical rest that we need when actually it's an emotional rest. We are exhausted emotionally from doing all of the things that everyone is expecting of us, from stuffing our emotion and processing empathy before we ever process what is going on with us internally. We're trying to do everything and be everything for everyone else, and we're not resting. And when we do rest, we're not resting in our decision making or our people pleasing or our overthinking. If that's you today, I would really encourage you to take the quiz that's attached, as well as understand that no amount of physical rest is going to take care of what you're dealing with and overwhelm emotionally. Hey y'all, so are you in a space where you keep repeating the same behaviors over and over and over again? And you're like, why do I keep doing that when I know that I don't want to do that? Why do I keep thinking this way when I know that I don't want to be thinking this way? And sometimes we wish it was just as easy as snapping our fingers and everything changes. But the reality is that your nervous system will pick familiar chaos over unfamiliar peace every single time until you heal and you redirect it. So if you are so used to and accustomed to the habits that you've already built, you're going to keep going and reverting back to that because your nervous system thinks it's safe. So you have to tell yourself every single time you revert back to those old behaviors, that's not the me that I want to be anymore, and I'm going to do this instead. That's not the me that I want to think like anymore, so I'm going to think this way instead. So if you find yourself in that space today, please like and subscribe to my channel and follow my pages for more info. Hey y'all, so are you going into a space of dysfunction for this Thanksgiving season? Well, if that's you and you know that people are going to be acting a certain way to you, there's something that I want to talk to you around withholding your love language. So if people are withholding their own love language from you, like acts of service or physical touch, they don't give you hugs or acting like weird about proximity with you, then they're operating in ego. Maybe they're not getting their needs met, so they're trying to ensure that you don't get yours met either. And they're doing it in such a way where they're holding contempt for you, so they're withholding their love language. But if people are withholding your love language from you, like they know for sure that this is something that's going to make you feel good and they're withholding it from you, that person is doing that out of abuse intentionally because they want to make you pay and they want to punish you for something that you've done or you're not doing for them. So if you're walking into this Thanksgiving season and people are acting kind of funny to you, discern why they're doing it and realize that it's not about you, it's about them.